Hello, welcome back to my Pillars of Eternity Let's Play, and I was just about to rest. Or was I? Yeah, my health, his health is pretty wretched, and I don't have any more field triage. I think I need to get more people with field triage. So we're going to rest. This second envoy into Raedric's hold is proving a little bit more disturbing than the first one. He's got... I shouldn't be drinking so much. I need to save money.
Certainly.
And by drinking, I mean soda. Okay. He's got weird... Ooh, a bloodstone. How much money do I have right now? 405. What can I get? I do have the cave coral. I do not have a diamond. I have lots of spirit residue. Okay. I can't do that. Can I do might? I cannot do might. I need pilgrim's crown and binding copper. Oh well. I can. Huh. Okay. Is there anything I can do with you? I can make it shocking. I think I'll do that. I am really liking... This is the spear that the Zalreap at the very beginning of the game gave me in exchange for me giving him some food. And look, you can see the caps lock symbol appearing on my screen. Okay, we're going to go check out that ladder to the lower ramparts, to the keep kitchen. Wait, have I been up there before? There's a guy in there I can't get to because I don't have enough lockpicking skill. I have not been in here already. Durance. We'll save that for when people start getting hurt, like you. Okay. There we go.
That's it!
Let's take that Revenant.
Hey.
Let's use this for the burn effect. We got vessels all over the place.
Yes.
Finish them!
And just what is
Certainly.
Lord Raedric doing with a bunch of undead? Is that an Orlon? Revenant? A bunch of undead in the dungeons of his keep. A loss? Let's see. Nope. Do your thing, please.
That's it!
Before we get to summoning our own scope, that didn't do anything. Fools are vessels. You're at 3. Do I want damage reduction? Stuns and shoves. That's not going to be enough.
Follow you. Roll out. Brave dolphin.
Vessel flesh.
Certainly.
What did I push? Press enter to input. Oh, I entered the mod stuff. Oh, there's a memorial. That's stuff from the backers. There's a lot of it. Now the wind scatters the old leaves across the earth. Now the living timber bursts with the new buds, and spring comes around again. And so with men, as one generation comes to life, another dies away. Decisions delayed until time runs out were always going to be his downfall. That sounds like me. He was neither as swift or cunning as he thought. Clumsy, a poor swimmer at best, prone to whining of aches, often within earshot of ravenous arthropods, yet lived to 92 due to love of sweet Bubba. Nothing. We do not know ourselves in a lifetime. How can we know others? Undeserving of this expensive tombstone. Memorializing intensifies. Believe. Immered and buried here lies a man, its wisdom down the tray, whispered under his silk pall. Let me give you an advice. Don't die. Refuse to fade away. Dead's not worth effort at all. May our deeds be sung through the ages. Here lies Dave Oshry. His hair was perfect. We've done the impossible, and that makes us mighty. Malcolm Reynolds. Malcolm Reynolds? Is that a Firefly reference? Here lies the three-toed sloth. He sadly died from choking on the olives he loved so much. He owes everything to his friends and family, but especially so to his best friend, Shannon. Despondent husk carved with shame, bound by the tyranny of torment and blame. He cannot die but exist unwhole. Vicarity's shadows destroy his soul. He seeks life inexorably, intent on his claim. I can't say that. Castos. It's not English. From mortal to celestial, to redeemer to martyr, lost forevermore but never forgotten. Charity is the sincerest form of flattery. Donations, please. I sometimes feel like I'm saying that whenever I run a Kickstarter. Backer of this incredible video game, successor of the Baldur's Gate series. Confusion! Okay. Gouge marks and scratches line the edge of the lid.
Let's leave this part out of the story.
Ow. That rather hurt. Yes, let's leave this part where I trigger a trap out of the story. Ooh, Adra. Fine arbalest. The bite marks on these bones appear to be the proper size for folk and elven teeth. It's because it's probably a folk or elven ghoul.
Be quiet.
Ah, poor Durance. You're so often only noted when you go unconscious.
Yes?
Go help Durance, please. He got hit by the same poison you did. Fine brigadine. Wretched hive of scums. Okay. I was eating second breakfast before it was cool. Faithful watcher, beloved companion. Here lies a man from the loo who never knew quite what to do. He tried singing a song, didn't last very long, so instead made a hearty beef stew. Brave leader and pilot of the great golem Ranzingan, who gave his life to destroy the vampire lord Marcus the Destroyer, because someone doesn't care that alchemist fire kills indiscriminately. Lost in ancient and forgotten lands. We are more than we allow ourselves to be. Dreams are infinite, yet all of my dreams lie here. In memory of the stately house of lords, whose minds and tongues are as keen as vorpal swords, would now be reigning over land and sea, had they remembered to beware the tree. We never scaled to your level. Dark the Warlock. I died succumbing to nature, but thousands of souls in my soul will fit one of them is extinguished, that for a bit I and thousands of remaining live. That made little to no sense. For 62 years he led the way. Where he rode, others followed. There was no one better. At least the weather's cooler around these parts. Choose red, green, or blue. 3 colors, a lone outcome. Winter, space, despair. There's somebody who's bitter about Mass Effect. I came, I saw, I died. Daydog Crate Slayer. I wondered why someone painted teeth on that one. If you can read this, the plan to achieve eternal life isn't going well. Go forth and loot! Seriously, stop reading this. You've got monsters to slay and gods to humble. The longer you spend reading, the more loot and fame slips through your fingers. Go forth, adventurer! Here rests Duke, crushed by a rampaging sauropod.
Right away.
Okay, the memorials are amusing. The backers had lots of lots of humor. Ooh, lots and lots of copper pen. That is the equivalent of 1 currency point. Oh, more of these. Born on the arid plains of the wasteland, schooled in violence on the streets of Skara Brae, and dragged through the dark portal in the unforgiving ranges of the White March, he finally found peace. So, wastelands would be Wastelands or Fallout. Skara Brae is probably Ultima 7. Dark Portal, I'm not entirely sure. And White March is this game, I think. Tongue sharper than a sword of steel, but not hard enough to bar the blade's path through his skull. For eternity! Whatever. A man of few words. Not the fewest, though. There are some that don't have anything on these. A wily old man. Far better it is to dare mighty things than to take rank with those poor, timid spirits who know neither victory nor defeat. Laid low by a lifetime of gaming. Oh, there's me. Pain is temporary. Glory lasts in eternity. Chicks dig scars. Beloved Knight of the Darkosi Paladini, Eternal Guardian. Ooh, the Eternal Guardian. Now, there's a game it's been a long time. Oh, it's been a long... He just had to poke that sleeping troll. Eternal Guardian was a fighting game for, I think it was the Sega Genesis? I might be wrong. I remember playing that when I was a kid. The idea was lots of people pulled from different time periods around throughout the timeline were given the chance to compete in a tournament, so that they were competing in a tournament, so they were given the chance to go back and complete the task they died before they could finish, and thus make the world a better place. They're all a bunch of heroes that were killed before they could fix something. There was a chance to just send one of them back, and the way they decided was they held a tournament, and at the end they had to fight this eternal champion. That was pretty cool. Only one could go back. It was kind of fun. Okay. Quiet and cunning rogue, she was among the most talented of thieves. So adept this pickpocket was, we advise you check your pockets before you leave. Up, see, there's a person of few words. Hey, it's Hell's brother! The wolves will mourn their prodigal son, whose life once brought order and peace. No more will he the midnight sun gaze, but in wolves his soul stay incarnate for eternity. Eltron would be upset to find her brother dead in the pillars of eternity. Here lies old W.S., a rogue of a man more or less. Brigands overtook him, and stone dead they stroke him, for they he did gently caress. Bleh? To both a friend and our dog, both life companions who saw the dignity in all people, regardless of how many limbs, color, creed, or language. Fluffy marshmallow of the obsidian order. A cube made of mellow, sweet, fluffy fellow was held in the fire. When pink turned to black, ready was the snack roasted on the pyre. Patience can sharpen even the smallest of efforts into a weapon that can strike the heart of an empire. Your victories may be small, but over time a greater victory may be achieved. Is there anything else in here? No. Oh, there's another memorial. Whee! In memory of TAC. Wandered the realm of the living in search of the supernatural. Alas, his existential struggles shrouded the truth and mystery. For eternity he will wander the realm of the dead seeking closure. R.I.P. Why own anything when life is just alone? Because the steel was black, the attitude exact. Now the chase is on, telling you to come on. 53 brothers on the run, and we are gone. Here I lie, or do I? Let this spot be a testament to the 3 heroes of House Noblegaff. Corrosive the Frost, Lord of Panty. Shadow of the Net, Lord of Olsen. Lash the Man, Lord of Awesome. Verily, they rock. From Zork to eternity, now we've seen it all. Daniel's parents. David and Marion Spitzley. Must be somebody who's on the team. Alas, more speed by name than nature. Eaten by a wild badger. Was it the badger of legend? I wonder if I'll find Kokoskia's name on here. I don't think so. I don't know that he knows about it. Oh, he probably knows about it, though I don't know if he plays Pillars of Eternity. A wise man once said, "He who seeks vengeance must dig 2 graves, one for his enemy and one for himself." 2 graves? Pass the shovel, it's going to be a long night. No axe, no life. An often forgotten visionary, giving the gaming world some of its most brilliant and ingenious games when video gaming was in its infancy. I think some of these were the name was given for other people. Greedy Ghost and Sablik Tans Forever. Sablik Tans. That's right. It's familiar. Oh, this is Old English. Hikskir the Herdra, Herte the Shincha, Modsker the Mare, the Ure Megan Liklaf. I might be wrong. I don't know exactly what that is. I'm trying to read it from what I can barely remember of Old English, but I've probably mucked it up and it's probably a different language. In memoriam. Wake up, time to die. Don't worry, I'm not going to fall on and kill you. A rock. In memoriam of a unique human being. He died as he lived, on fire and being chased by a pack of wild dogs. That sounds like Ryoko! One of my characters who doesn't have a setting! She gets chased by wild dogs a lot, and she is pyrokinetic that explodes when she gets scared. Unlocking this will require the proper key. So I think we're heading down. Ooh. Or maybe not. Hey, Durance! Did you get hit again? Okay. We're going to save. Why is it Durance gets hit by all the traps? Durance always gets hit. Okay.
Right away.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yes.
You use a gun. Okay.
I can do that. That's settled.
I am really tempted to go back and hire a Golden Duke. Hire a rogue and come back here. I don't think there's much direction I can go there. Can I go this way? Oh. There's a lot more to these dungeons than I thought.
Damn it! We gotta take better care of Aloth.
We need a rogue. That's really no getting around it. The traps in this place
Following your lead.
are tearing us apart. Well, at least it wasn't Durance this time.
Oh.
Small favors. Oh, let's come back over here. Doesn't look like I can get over there. Like I can get over there. To the lower ramparts. I'll bet there are people up there to fight. Okay, so we have a wrenched shoulder, which it will reduce his damage, and a severe burn. So I am going to use my last. And my timer's almost run out. So, let's go up the stairs, now that I'm looking at the screen again. Bad habit that. I should not be looking away from the screen when I'm recording. Come on, don't crash. Don't crash. Hey, look, that's a paladin! Captain of the guard and a sellsword. Okay. You... There we go. You... Let's let them move in forward. No, you go ahead and take on the sellsword. That's cool. Okay. Is he blinded? He looks to be indeed blinded, and he is down on the floor.
Spot on.
Okay. No, 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 no. There we go.
On.
Actually, go ahead and consecrate this ground for me. And holy power next. And Allah? Whoa, there might be a spellcaster around. Okay, we're gonna finish this fight and hope it doesn't finish us. That was my timer that just went off. Good! That's the captain dealt with. Let's take out this other guy that's in our midst. Oh, you have 3 phrases.
Stand.
Guys, go say hello to that archer. I don't like these guys. They're conducting experiments with undead. Okay. Okay, so that's it for this. See you in a little bit.